Hello guys, welcome. In the last video we tried to arrange the form, so we want to make sure we have some effect here, just like this guy. Alright, so we are going to write the JavaScript before we start to use the ID. So I'm going to let me write it first. So let's call this check, that when you click on it, okay, so we want to locate the ID of that, when you the ID, just like some that we want to reference to. Okay, let me use that. So because an ID, we need an hash, so we are going to use on click, okay, event and la. So here let's have a function. Okay, so what this is going to do for us is that inside the function, of course, let's terminate it. So inside the function, we are going to declare some variables. Okay, actually not really variables, but we are going to reference to IDs. Okay, so we are going to set one to show, and we are also going to set the order for the hidden. But before that, we need to perform some if statement. So I'm going to say that if function our $sign, okay, here hash check, okay, is come outside here. Please be careful here, you just have to be careful. So if it is checked, okay, for example, let's put that in code and let's say checked. This is what I'm saying. If I click here, this is checked and this is unchecked. Let's come back here. This is unchecked. Why? This is what? This is check. Okay, so let's go ahead and write it. So if it is checked, now what I'm going to do is that, or if that ID is checked, is equals true, excuse me. All right, so outside, let's introduce our curly bracket. So now we need to set some the IDs to show and the other ID to hidden. So I am going to reference another ID. Let me say send SMS. Of course, you can use another name, not necessarily you use what I've used here. So show the animation, I'm going to use 500, so I need another one. Of course, guys, don't forget to put your hash here because it's an ID. So let me say this is going to be initial. Okay, so I'm going to set the method to be id, and I'm also going to give that 500. Okay, so here else, beautiful, right? So I'm going to copy these two information here and paste it. Okay, so else we are just going to like the inverse. Okay, all right, else this is going to be hidden, why this is going to be, it's going to show. Okay, so here guys, after we are going to reference. Okay, so this is going to be hash send SMS, okay, dot hide method. So let's save that. Cool, right? Now let's go up. Okay, this is the checkbox. Okay, guys, I want to remove this guy, and I'm going to say that our ID, don't forget we say the ID is going to be check. So let's save that and refresh. Okay, this is coming up. Okay, this is check, nothing happens. It's okay. So let's go back. So here I'm going to create some, let me create a paragraph. Okay, and let's call it do not, okay, let's say SMS notification will not be sent. Okay, style, color red. Here we need to reference the ID and we are going to call it initial. Of course, this is going to show. If I refresh again, let's see what happens. Okay, beautiful. And of course we should uncheck this. Okay, it's not going to be checked. Okay, so guys, I'm going to remove this. Let me click on this, copy that and paste it. Okay, will be sent to parent and student. I'm going to call this guy green and it's going to be send SMS. Alright, so let's text our code and see what happens. Alright, come down here. Alright, this is initial information. SMS notification will not be sent. But if I click on it, beautiful, SMS notification will be sent. Alright, we continue from the next video. Thank you. Bye.